Hey guys, it's Denise and I am back in my Marvel shirt with my Marvel mug, sipping Irish breakfast to do yet another video. So, I'm all Marveled out because this is probably the last day I'll get to record before a Marvel movie come out, and I just want to fangirl because I don't have anybody else to fangirl with, so I'm going to fangirl with you guys. But anyway, that is not what this video is about. I am here to do another video for the Spring to It video-a-thon. It's a prompt that's a day late, but I still wanted to do it, so I'm here to do it. And if you guys haven't figured it out, I pretty much have scrapped beta because, like I said a little bit ago, this is the last day I'm going to get to film. I have an interview I need to go on. I am going out of town, and I might be gone for another week and a half, so I'm not going to be able to film every day anyway. So the other day, I just decided, why waste my time getting out of my comfy pajamas and putting on makeup and do a video when I can just lounge around and be lazy. I am here today, right now, with day 17's prompt for the Spring to It video-a-thon. And day 17's prompt was 2018 book releases that you're excited for. So, because it's April, most of the books that I have already been excited or highly anticipated have already been released. I have yet to read most of them, but they all have been released. I think I have a couple off the top of my head that may come out later this year, but for the most part, they're all released. I just have yet to get them from the library or buy them for my own collection. But I do have some that I can remember right this second that I want to mention in this video. And the first one is on everybody's, or was on everybody's most anticipated releases. They were so excited about this book this year, and I think everybody is still pretty pumped up. Those that have read it loved it. I am also one who loves it, even though I have yet to finish it, and even though I have some issues that I just am trying to work through right now. I am still excited for this book, and it is Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. You guys, like, anybody who's read this book and you guys want to chat, Tracy, when you get to like 423, message me because I need to vent. Like, somebody needs to let me vent to them, or you can talk. I need to talk to somebody about this book. Okay. Next book is The Bells by Danielle Clayton. This came out in like February. I believe this was on a lot of folks' 2018 most anticipated releases list as well. And I can't wait to get it. And the price just went down on Amazon, so I'm debating if I can afford a $10 book today. The next book I want to talk about is Circe by Madeline Miller. And I've said this plenty of times on my channel before. I am obsessed with Greek mythology.
I love all mythology, but Greek mythology is what started everything for me. Like, even before my love for Twilight got me into reading, I was always reading up on Greek mythology. Even when I wasn't like going and buying books all the time, I was always reading up on Greek mythology. I took an entire course in college on Greek mythology, and it was my favorite thing ever. Like, if I could just go back and just study, like, what's the college degree for, like, mythology, studies of mythology? Like all of them. I want to study all of them. I love them that much.
So the next book I want to talk about is a book that I actually have out from the library, and it is The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw. I have yet to even start reading this, and I need to because I've had it for like 2 weeks. But this has to do with 3 sister witches in a small town who get drowned, you know, for being witches or whatever. And ever since they get drowned, they pretty much, it's a curse on this town. And so every year on the anniversary of their deaths, they lure some poor hopeless boy out to the water and they drown him as well. And I already said this. I'm here for this. I am here for this. Like, give me this, okay? So the next book I want to talk about has to be my most anticipated of this year, aside from Children of Blood and Bones, and it is Dread Nation by Justina Ireland. I've already told you guys about this. I'm so excited for this. If it came out like a week or two ago, I don't remember. I don't care. All I know is I don't have it, and I need it in my life. And when somebody described it, they said it was post-Civil War America meets The Walking Dead. You guys know I fucking love zombies, so I was here for it. I am here for it. I need it in my life. But I can't justify buying it right now because I'm jobless and I have hundreds of books in my possession right now that I have yet to read. So I'm going to make sure I read at least 5 of my books before I buy Dread Nation, and it's torturing me. The next book is a book that everybody was really excited about, and it already came out. It came out in the very beginning of the year, and it's Cruel Prince by Holly Black. And I enjoy Holly Black's writing, and I love Faye. and that's all you had to say. That's pretty much all you had to say. Holly Black and Faye, and I'm here for it. So I had it from the library, didn't get a chance to read it because everybody had it requested, so I'm going to buy it for myself. The next book is another book I had out from the library and didn't get a chance to read it because a lot of people had it requested, and it is Batman. I believe it's Nightwalker by Marie Lu, and I love Batman. I love Marie Lu, or I enjoy her writing, and I'm just going to buy it for myself. And going off of Batman, I'm kind of sort of excited for the Catwoman young adult novel by Sarah J. Maas. I had decided I wasn't going to read anything by Sarah J. Maas, and then, you know, she's writing a Catwoman novel, so I have to read it because I want to read all of the DC Icon novels, and I guess I'll be reading my first Sarah J. Maas books this year. So the next book that I have is a book that I got out from the library, and it was new on my radar. I mean, new as in like I didn't hear about it until like maybe like 4 or 5 weeks ago, and it is The Broken Girls by Simone St. James. This is a novel, and it's told in dual timelines. So it takes place in 1950s as well as 2014, and I think it has to do with a haunted boarding school. And this book is due in 2 days, and I have yet to pick it up. And I go out of town in 2 days, and I might just have to pay some late fees so I can take it with me and read it while I'm out of town. So the final book that I am going to mention is a book that has yet to be released, and it is On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. And I'm so excited for this. I want to see if she still has that magic that she had, for me at least, when she wrote The Hate U Give. And it also takes place in the same city that The Hate U Give took place in. It just follows different characters. Hopefully we get to see some of our favorite characters from The Hate U Give. But if not, hopefully we get to find new characters that we fall in love with. But it follows Bree, who wants to be a world famous rapper. And honestly, no lie, without a doubt, when I first heard somebody talk about this book and they mentioned this, I immediately thought of Roxanne Shante. Okay, no lie. And then 2 weeks ago, I hear that Netflix has a movie out, and it's about Roxanne Shante's life. Let me know if you have watched that movie first and foremost. I need to know if it's good because I'm so nervous that maybe it's not going to be done right. I don't know. I'm going to watch it this weekend with my family when we go to see my niece. That is it for this video. Do you have any books that you're still pretty much anticipating for 2018, whether they came out already and you just haven't gotten around to reading them, or they come out later this year? Comment and let me know. You guys know I always love chatting with you. As always, all my social media will be linked down below. I will see you in the next video. Bye.